No, okay, fine. I wasn't trying to offend you.
Ladies,
Do you want a thick, Meg?
I do. Let's move this conversation swiftly
Frontal
on.
vortex.
Heather, where's my drink?
Down there. If you could get it for yourself, that'd be fantastic.
All right.
Sure, babe.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Here we go, babe.
Oh,
Shit, what is it? Is it a crispy Diet Coke?
It's a Christmas Coke. The boys didn't know what it was. I had to explain to your old husband what it was. Sorry, Miles. I spent the whole day running around with children. I was like, I am not going to drink alcohol to please these two ladies.
Oh my God, do you know what
I'm
happened to
having
me
a
this
crispy Diet
morning though? So this is a very big tip if you ever do your windows, because we had our window delivery, right? And we're there, which is very exciting, don't get me wrong. But we had the delivery and we did a company that is from Poland called Timber Windows Direct or something. And they are absolutely brilliant. But I didn't realise that they don't deliver with like 2 men or something, or 2 people that are strong to deliver the windows. So we had very kindly had Frank and James to come and help us, 2 of Miles's friends, to lift all these massive windows off of the van. The windows themselves are okay, but our 3-meter back door, it took those 3 and luckily some really strong man who was on site to lift it all, and me stopping it from falling over, and it took us probably half an hour to get it from the van to where we needed to put it.
What are the frames? They're like metal or something?
They're wooden frames, so they are heavy, but it's 3 meters by 2 meters.
and the glass isn't in them.
No,
at
the
the
glass
moment.
is in them.
Oh, the glass is in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
high
not
stakes.
normal.
Heavy.
Normally
Is
the
it
glass
not?
is separate.
Well,
but obviously I only know with my cheap old UPVC stuff.
I don't know what normally happens, but Jesus Christ, it was so great. Luckily, it was at like 8 a.m.
Where do you store them? Like, how
So
do you
we've
store
got
that?
them like all like up against the walls in our kitchen, and then we've left the big doors outside, but they will be fitted by the time this goes out.
colour
So
are
don't
they?
steal them.
Steph got very upset the other day. The lady had come all the way down our driveway and like knocked on the door, and Steph we can see people when they're coming up because our glass is door.
Our
Our door is glass.
Oh, yeah.
You're not even drunk this time. You can't blame it on that.
It's the
It's the
emotional
coffee.
trauma of
Yeah,
having speech therapy
speech
for years,
impediment.
guys. Shut up. But no, he saw her.
Through
Anyway,
the-
and all I could hear was the conversation. I had no idea. So the conversation went, "Hi, we've lost our cat. Have you seen our
Okay.
cat? Like, we're really worried, you know." And then so Steph's being really like defensive. He's like, "How old is your cat? What color is your cat? What's your cat
What,
called?"
like she was
Does your
accusing
cat
him of
exist?
stealing the cat?
Yeah, like he was like giving her like all, and she's a bit like taken aback. But to be fair, she can't really answer these questions. She really is. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
She
you
really
can't lose
is.
any of that.
Like he's like, "Oh, where do you live?" And she's like, "Oh, just down the road." And I'm like, I'm not thinking any of it. She's like, "Poor girl, like she's lost her cat." Later, Steph told me that what had happened was as she was walking up towards our house, she was like looking at all our stuff because obviously we've got quite a lot of stuff around because we're renovating. And he was so sure, like he was like adamant. He was like, "Oh, you know, I can see right through these people."
But surely
That
she
lady
just
was
looking
trying
for her
to.
cat.
That lady was trying to steal our stuff, and I was like, "No, she's looking for a dead cat under some rubble." Like,
yeah.
that's
She's
what
probably
she's
looking- she was looking for the
It's
cat.
not like her story didn't line up with her looking. Like,
I know.
She's like, I'm
Yeah.
literally looking
Oh,
for my cat.
bless
He's like,
him.
no, you're looking for our stuff.
You're
Yeah.
trying
Like,
to steal
no,
our
I'm
2x4s.
looking for my cat.
You know what happened to us once is this is like a core memory of mine. So we in the village that I grew up, we had village fates,
Yeah.
and that year, the village fate sign was like this giant piece of tarpaulin that someone had painted on, like saying "Treat Fate," like whatever the date was, and we had put it on our hedge. Someone had come and stolen it. And we
Okay.
were like, this is so weird. Like, why would you steal this? It's not even like it's got something cool on it. It's just a village fate. Anyway, we didn't really think much of it. Next day, it gets put back, nicely neated, like neatly
Because
folded
they
in a
realised they didn't
pile.
want it.
And then a little note saying, "We're really sorry we took this."
Were they
And then
drunk?
as a present for saying sorry we bought it, they gave us a packet of like non-burned CDs.
What? Well, what were they? So, first of all, what? And I think that sounds like drunken kids
Yeah,
thing.
you
Yeah.
know when you go out when you're younger and
then
people
dad's
think it's
gone-
hilarious to steal
Yeah.
a cone.
Yeah, and
or
their dad's
something.
gone, "This is not okay, boys."
Or like, you know when
give
you
them
go
a present.
when you go into like a boy's room and there's like a road sign.
Yeah.
And it's like
Shoot Fate, June 20th.
yeah, exactly. They probably realised they couldn't fit it in the room.
It's literally
Yeah,
like
they didn't
it's
have the
bigger than
space
a double
for it.
like a bus.
It's like
as
an
big as a bus.
adolescence thing,
That's so funny.
which reminds me
Yeah.
of the fact
Oh,
you
yeah.
girls know that I often get told I look quite young. I was told this weekend.
Heather
I look
is
quite
livid
young.
about this, and it
No,
cracks me.
it's not okay. I'm not livid. Like I'm not mad. I'm just flabbergasted.
Are you sure?
She's quite mad.
Are you sure?
No, it's just got under my skin.
And so she's mad.
Okay, so on one of our shorts that I was just like flippantly talking about the house, that us viewing a house, like about how Anya and I and Hal turn up in jorts and Crocs. By the way, jort is a real word for anyone.
Is it in the dictionary?
I don't know. It's
Do you want to
definitely in the
explain?
Urban
It's
Dictionary.
jean shorts, right?
It's jean shorts.
It's
a
not
jort.
that wild of a concept.
No.
However, Frank did have to Google it before.
Yeah, Frank did have to Google it.
Look, guys, like the Gen Z have enough going on in their life. They just need to make their life really easy and put words
And just
together.
shorten everything.
Yeah.
And
It's like anxiety,
Cosy lives.
hangry.
Cosy lives. I
Cosy
do love
lives.
Cosy lives.
Yeah. Little
you
mentee
are-
bee.
Okay, two things. You shorten everything. Techers. You said that the other day, like technique. Like I haven't got the techers. I was
Where's
like,
techers come
I'm going to
from?
write that one down.
Do you
I'm
like
gonna
it?
use that one.
You
I
like
liked
it? Oh,
it.
good.
And
Fine.
you said something earlier. I can't remember what you said earlier, but you shortened something else, and Miles giggled over there. But anyway, so there was a comment on this video of me talking about how we look quite young, or like we sound quite young, or whatever. Like, obviously, it's not like legit. Like, oh my god, they thought I was a child. But I do get told frequently that I look like a child.
You get ID for everything.
I get ID for everything. I
We
got
were
ID
talking
of
about how
me
you-
EQ the other day.
What
to
did
buy
they say
cork.
to you, Heather?
They said, why is she worried about looking young? She looks like she's in her early 40s.
Which is just funny because you don't.
No, but like, is everyone lying to me? Am I in the Truman Show? Is this a simulation?
No, trust me. If you look like you in your 40s, I'd be like so jealous, and I'd be talking about how.
No,
because that's what I want to be.
No, but I
apparently.
know, but I think you feel like you want
Apparently.
to be in your 30s, but you really want to look like you're in your 40s.
Yeah, someone was just trying to wind you up.
Yeah,
They've
because
done
there's
it.
about 30-year-olds in the room.
So
I'm in enemy
old.
territory.
So old.
No, but I didn't want to be like, do you really want to look like you're in your 30s? Because like, that's really rude. But do you really want to look like you're in your 40s? That's still really rude. Like,
I think that saying that you look 20 years older than you actually are, when you often get told that you look way younger than you are, is quite funny.
yeah, because when I go out with Alana and Anya, who are both 21.
Is
and
Alana that young? Anyway, they
yeah,
know who
Alana's
Alana is.
21. Say hi to Alana because she watches
Yeah,
every
she
week.
watches it. She's not making a fan.
So when people be like, "Oh, how old are you?" because they might know Alana because she knows a lot of people and I don't know many people. So and then I always say guess because it's just a fun game. And then I've had 18, 19, and this weekend it was 20. They guessed me as 20 and Anya as 21. And now I'm going to say, "Oh, what? Do you not think I look 40?" I'm actually 40.
One person
I'm
on
in
the
my
internet
early
called
40s.
Steve thinks I look 40 on the internet, and I will not let it go.
Yeah, I'm not used to like these negative comments because our like little community on TikTok and
But
Instagram
every
is so much
single
nicer.
week we sit down together. The first thing Heather will say to us is, "Have you seen the comments?"
Yeah, have you seen the comments? You
We're
are
like,
obsessed
"No,
with the
we haven't
comments.
seen the
I'm a true
comments."
fan.
Then again, you do have
And
a
it
lot of the
shows.
shorts are you, so
Yeah, and a lot of
that's
people are
fair.
being quite mean.
Because I look like I'm in my early 40s. And someone about the jort thing, they said, why is she saying jort? Can she use real words? It is a real world. And I actually do use real words a lot of the time.
You are much more eloquent than I think me or Dot.
Thank you.
I was looking up other words that I like. That are,
Do you have a list?
yes.
Of course,
Mandel?
you bloody do.
Wait, you have a list of words you like?
Yeah, the boys are wearing mandals.
Oh, I like man sandals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like
that's
that one.
cute.
See, you're about to slag it off, and then you're
No,
like,
because
oh,
I thought
yes.
that was some type of like, I was thinking like a mantelpiece, like a stair Reno thing. I was like, obviously,
That
Boring.
does go,
some
that does
weird,
go on to something that
like
we're
a
about to
rule
talk about.
plug that I didn't know what that was, or like a pilot
Raw
hole.
plug
Like I thought
isn't
it was like
weird
a
name.
rule is a weird word. I
It
still
is.
don't know if it's a wall plug or a rule plug or a raw plug.
To be fair, if you just say it quick enough, no one will notice.
That's what I do.
That's what I do.
I just say a roll plug.
I actually am not
And
sure.
then, a roll plug. And then no one can
In the
no
wall?
one can tell me any different. But I thought you were going to bring up like a DIY thing, like, oh, the mandel, like it's a tool that I don't know.
What else
You
is
really
on your
can't
list?
see.
But then when
much.
you said man sandal, I like that. That's
yeah,
quite cute.
man sandal.
Guys, you know I'm trying to bring a new hobby every single week to these podcasts because I don't want to be
boring.
the DIY
No,
one.
but can I actually? I really hate to take your hobby.
Oh.
I hate to do it.
She's taking it.
But I know you like to drive fast.
Yeah.
I got a speeding ticket last week.
Oh, I didn't know you got a speeding ticket. Oh, well
It's
done.
my third one.
It's your third one.
Heather.
How many points have
I'm
you
old
got?
enough for 3 speeding
I
tickets.
just can't understand this because you're always late.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm always late.
How many points have you got?
3.
Oh, that's all right.
No, they're spread out enough. But like, I got a speeding ticket when I just passed my test.
Okay, nightmare.
And then I got a speeding ticket on New Year's Eve because I was rushing to work because where I worked was really stressful. And I worked Christmas and New Year's Eve. Like that's literally no consolation.
So you should have an excuse for your speeding ticket.
Yes, and I was doing like 35 and a 30. I was like, fuck,
that's almost more annoying.
It's like 10% plus 2. I don't know if that still exists, but like I was counting on that and I just hit the cusp. And then but at the time I just took the points because I just had surgery. Like I'd managed to eke it out for a while, and then I was like, I really don't want to do another driver's awareness course. I'll just take the points. I took the points and now I've got another one. So either way,
these ones, if you did, you could do it now. You can do the driver awareness course now though, right?
It's like I can now.
Yeah.
And it's within 6 months. So I would have been like outside the threshold anyway. Okay. But yeah, I was driving to where I work with kids the other day. And I just zoned out, and it was one of those really big roads where you're like, you know, where it feels like you're crawling if you're going at 30.
Yeah. Oh, I feel
I wasn't deliberately going, but yeah, because she loves to drive fast. How has my brother not got a speeding ticket and I have?
Yeah, well, you've not got one, you've got 3 as well.
I've got 3. And I called my mum, I was like, Mum, I got another speeding ticket. And she's, to be fair to my mum, she was like, oh honey, oh, I'm so sorry. Like she didn't actually like have a go at me or anything. But then like when I got home, she was like, you do need to slow down. Maybe.
Well done. Anyway, moving on. Today we are doing a section with icks. And I think Dot is going to start. Interior icks, just for some
My biggest ick is when you've... I was about to say...
Oh, is this the one? So Dot was sending this earlier and it made herself
she
laugh.
Was giggling.
So this isn't the one that made me laugh.
Okay. You're
I
just
was about
so funny.
to completely shit on Miles, and then he sent it just in time. I was gonna be like, my biggest ick is when it's not working, and then like literally the little notification just like pops up, and I'm like, okay, it worked.
Okay, Miles did his job.
Miles did his job. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna start. So ick number 1, and I think we can all agree. I think everyone on this universe can agree with this one. And that's carpets in a bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's just gross.
That's just grim. I
didn't
know why.
I didn't know it was a thing until I was an estate agent.
Did you have carpeted bathrooms in your flat?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
But I once went to photograph a house when I was the estate agent. It was an ex-student house that was being sold, so it was tenanted.
And there was
vile carpet in the bathroom. This is a student house.
Old man piss is one thing, but
drunk student
vomit.
Everything. That bathroom.
I've never even considered vomit on the carpet of the floor of the bathroom.
Well, now you have.
When they're hugging the toilet bowl, that's just...
Yeah.
At least it's warm on your knees.
What a way to find the bright side, Meg.
That's going to be a job on every single one of these icks.
But like,
find the bright side.
Yeah, I've got to try and find the bright side. I mean, the next one, right? So I've got the next one, which is, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but in a lot of the properties we saw, we go in and the master bedroom, which I think is the wrong thing to say now, actually. So the main bedroom, like the primary bedroom, has an ensuite, right? No problem with that. And there is no door.
Oh, yes.
0 door.
Okay.
Or a barn door that doesn't shut.
At
least there's something.
Quite a lot.
No door. I'm like, do you really want me to wake up in the middle of the night and go for a wee, like next to your bed, and then wake you up? The light, all of it.
Yeah.
That's not a vibe. What about the shower? It's going to get steamy. There's so many reasons not to do it, and yet it seems to be quite a common thing now.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
and I feel conflicted because I'm conflicted about that, and I'm conflicted about the next one because 2 very people close to me have done those things. Because my mum had an Airbnb, and one of the rooms, there was like, you know where there's a wall in the middle because you can't take the whole wall out? There's a wall in the middle and you go round, and that end bit of the room was a bathroom.
Okay.
So you can wash your hands there, but there was no door. Like, I can't completely shit on it, but also my mum didn't live there. It was an Airbnb. She would never do that in a home that she owns.
It's got
and
a lot
people
of,
are there for like a weekend.
It's got a lot of rich person energy. The idea that
it does feel quite bougie.
Because it's kind of like, bougie. Oh, we only use it when you kind of want to have a bit of frisky time. Like it's but if you want to have a poo or wee, like you go to the other bathroom.
So it's just
if you've got too many. Who let you in on this?
I think
that's
no, I'm just saying, like if you had other loos, you could then do your poos in your other loos, and then have that one as just the like the looky see. Look how rich we are. But what I think people do is they end up kind of thinking that equals richness. It's like having a bath in a room.
Yeah, is it off the back of the bath in the room thing? Is that where it stemmed from? Where people want to have a shower in their room?
It's just rich person energy.
What do you do with the steam? I can't
open a window. Surely.
What? Most of these bloody ones are in the middle of the house with no window. I don't get it.
Okay, fine. This one had my mum's had like 3 windows. And the next one, which I'm conflicted on, because a very good friend of mine's family home has like Words
Do
on the
go on.
walls.
Words on the walls.
Yeah,
Live, love,
like
laugh.
Live, love,
live,
love.
laugh, love.
Yeah.
Or
Happiness
like,
lives here.
or yeah, or like,
Oh.
my mum has a pillow that says this. It's like happiness
Happiness.
is the, what is it? Happiness is the journey, not the destination.
Okay.
Or like,
Classic.
my mum has one on the fridge, but if it were on the wall, I'd move out. And it says, sometimes I cook with wine and sometimes I even add it to the food.
Yes.
Classic.
Oh my God.
I've seen that one. I've
Like-
seen that one. I've got my mind's gone blank. There's so many, isn't there? Have you seen the trend of someone going around like
Yeah,
their parents'
like
house and
picking
they're
out-
like, and they just say like,
I
don't
see the
know.
ones in like TK Maxx where they like pick out the different things and they hold it up and they say the phrase on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
One it might be on Miles's list, but very much is the a suite of
Oh,
furniture.
matching furniture. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was one
The
of my
bed
ones.
matches and then
Yeah.
us. Sorry, Lily. When you've got bedside tables that are made of the same fabric as the headboard of the bed.
Oh, how's that fabric?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like so like imagine crushed velvet, but imagine your bedside
Lost.
table being made of crushed velvet.
My next one is black taps. So when you have
Mm.
taps and they have that like black finishing on it was quite trendy a few years ago. And I think lots of people put them in because it was like, oh, I'm being industrial, I'm being modern. And to be honest, I don't necessarily hate the way they look, but within like 5 minutes, go like lime scaly and the thing scratches off and it all just looks so naff immediately.
I just don't like black anything.
Well,
Really?
it's
Why are you wearing a black top and black shorts?
Okay, right. We're talking about house icks here. We're not just like roasting my clothing. I don't love it when people put in like black UPVC unless it really fits the
Yeah.
house.
That's fair.
Like, or when people put in black. What?
She's got black aluminium, but she's got black windows.
Okay. From the
and I've got a
inside.
black tap and I've got black stuff in my bathroom, so I'll just leave now.
Well.
No, but like you've seen our flat, everything's
And you've
gold
seen my
and warm.
Downstairs.
I have a black tap in my house at home.
at home.
Dot is like shooting daggers here. I feel like I'm getting hot.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You have your opinion. It's fine. I just
No, I just don't like
want this
black.
anymore.
I think black.
To be fair, I have just chosen tiles for our ensuite and they are black.
I would have got Coke, but I know Dot likes Diet Coke.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God, I feel so much better now. She stopped dating me.
I was talking to this about this.
Are you okay, babe? Your
I was
sunglasses
talking
fell off your
about
head.
this to Steph literally last night after you guys left. How temperamental I am in my mood. And I just like, I was so
Roller
angry
coaster
at you
in
and
it.
now I'm like, I'm
just
fine.
felt it.
No, I've got black stuff in my house. I've got a black kitchen tap. But
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I love that one. And I think it is all about quality.
Meg just said an ick was black taps and you kept quiet. And then I said
know.
it and you're like,
No, I was daggering her as well. She just was
okay,
talking.
she was just
and-
ignoring
I just don't
it.
care.
Okay.
But
I'm
yeah,
sticking by
I
it.
think it's quality. I know that sounds really mean. I
You
think
do need it to be good quality, but the thing is, I think that eventually Limescale will attack you.
the reason why I didn't. I'm just taking the piss. The reason why I didn't.
You sure?
is because actually I agree with you. While I do love my black tap, I love it for its features, not because it's
It has
black.
got all the bells and whistles. I'm turn up to it and I'm like, how do I turn this bloody thing
Nobody
on?
knows.
I'm like,
But
Nobody knows.
also, I think that because of your background and your ability to put things together well, the black works.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I thought you were complimenting me, and I said,
I know. I
thanks.
was like,
You were looking at me. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm too scared to look back at Dot. It's because you know what you're doing. But if someone that didn't have the same eye for detail and eye for interior design tried to put a black shower in, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
but you've got a ceramic sink.
But I also
or whatever it is, do you know what I mean? And you're like, well, you haven't actually tied the black in, and now it's the focal point of the room, and everyone's staring at this black tap, but everything else is white. Do you know what I mean?
I
It's not
can't
the-
do a black trim around
Yeah.
tiles. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't mind shower panels. I'm a shower panel advocate, but when you have disgusting like thick trim that's really
I've been battling with the
obvious.
trim thing. So we're literally getting our bathrooms tiled now. And I'll show you guys some pictures. I mean, I can probably show you now. But literally today we went there and
see some
last
black taps.
week we were, I was talking with the plumber about the edge.
Yeah.
And everything in the bathroom's chrome. Which is a choice. I don't know. I can't afford the actual expensive brassy
you'll
gun
never
metal
go
stuff.
wrong with chrome. It's not like
That was my
super
thought.
exciting, but you're just never gonna be.
But look, we've got tiles
Oh,
on the
it looks
wall.
so good.
They're
Let's see
cute.
properly.
Yeah, it's like, so we basically decided not, there's lots of flies in here today, so that was
Miles was
dramatic.
going out.
It ran towards it.
It went
I
straight
don't know where
for
that
it.
lives anymore. Anyway, but yeah, so we decided not to put edging around it, and
Yes,
he
raw edge.
instead he is
Yeah.
going to I'm there on Thursday and he's going to either do like a sort of bubble of grout on the edge and I can paint it.
Yeah.
Or he's going to use cork, or I'm going to colour match and paint the edge of the tile. So we're just going to like try all the different options.
Painted the edge of the tile.
So I'm like excited for that. And then the other room, I've now decided I'm going to mitre the edge, which is the other option.
Yep. So that's what in my
It's difficult.
my little tiny bathroom downstairs.
I was looking at that last night. I was admiring the tiling in your downstairs
They were like,
bathroom.
do you want trim around the window? I said, nope. And they said, that's going to cost you extra. And I said, okay.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Around anything.
Those
I
are her
don't
free
really know what you're
tiles.
talking about.
Woo!
They're very nice.
Fire Death. And
Well done, Fire
PR gifted. Thanks, babes.
They're very nice. And along with the black thing,
Yeah.
I have a pet peeve, and this is, my dad doesn't listen to the podcast, so I can speak freely. I hate like white kitchens, black countertops, white walls.
It was
grey
very
carpets.
like 2010s, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not talking the same way that Miss Hitch lady is.
Miss Skitch. Yeah.
Miss Kitch kind of works.
Like-
yeah.
Hinch. Not
It
like
took me a while, I
not
can remember.
not like her, where it's like velour vibes. But
Yeah.
I'm talking like renter friendly, when people like make a house to flip or something, and
Yeah.
it's literally like white, grey, white walls, grey carpets.
Grey
black
carpet is a big pet
laminate.
peeve when it doesn't work. I'm like, or grey laminate or something. I'm like, I get what you're doing here, but it makes it really difficult. Like we lived in a flat, like a rental, and it was literally 50 shades of grey. The kitchen was 3 shades of grey. The wall was a different shade of grey. The floor was grey. The windows were grey. And I was like, oh my God, I hate grey.
Yeah.
So we really had to inject colour into it. And it was quite difficult. We got
And
there,
there's
but
the black and the white. Like in our place, I said I don't want any white walls, and we've ended up with a couple of white walls, but there's so much like
I think yours look great.
softened
Yeah.
beiges, and like I just hate white and grey and black. I just don't like it.
It needs to be off colours, doesn't it? You don't want it to be like
it's
stark.
it's so harsh and just like
I just think it's
Horrible.
unimaginative. I think it's absolutely fine if you move into somewhere, you just want to paint it all white so you can live in it with nothing.
Slowly
but then
work
don't
through.
leave it be white. Just give it off
But then
white.
isn't there that thing where obviously we are seeing the fashions as we like them now, and how I think there was like a contrast to all the sort of very warm tone magnolia of the early noughties, and then it went through to like, I don't want the warm colours, it looks like someone smoked in there, like all that
that's
sort of
what my
stuff. So
granny
then you
said.
went white,
Yeah.
and then now we're turning the other way to like greyish, and then like,
Well, I feel
you know,
like-
we're sort of getting
I feel
that.
like
I prefer
the grey white thing was, I don't know, 5 to 10 years ago. Like I feel like when my dad he developed a block of flats, which I've never spoken about on the podcast before, but like he didn't do any of the work himself. This is why I maintain that I don't have that father figure that has the DIY skills, because it was all paid for. Like it was a proper development. He didn't pick up a hammer or anything. So, but all of his flats are white gloss cupboards, and my mum's got a white gloss kitchen and black countertops, grey wall, grey carpet, grey tiles, black feature tiles in the bathroom.
But I think what you've done in your one, because I know that you're doing yours to flip, so you had to think about resellability and all this sort of stuff. You haven't done it in a way that like you could have done pink, crazy, whatever, to try and make it what you
like
would
right
want.
now.
Yeah.
But you've made it that sort of softness that like if I was looking around, I'd be like, fuck yeah, this is great. Like I like this, compared to in our old flat, the guy had clearly, I think he'd rented it out, but he clearly put new carpets down to sell it.
Yeah.
And they were literally shiny grey.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, for fuck's sake,
But
like, I'm
that,
not
like,
going to go and change this now.
But that is, you make such a good point. That was a real trend. Like that was the go-to. That is what
And I
everyone
think it's aged
wanted.
really badly.
Yeah.
It's aged badly, but this is why we're able to sit here and go, what are your icks?
Yeah.
Because this is the point. Like trends end.
But then, so I'm very intrigued to see what ends up being a trend. So this sofa is actually our sofa from our old flat. And I saw a thing about how it's really millennial and very, I think they say it's bisexual to have a green velvet sofa. And I'm like, sure, okay, I can fit in that category.
Like we're sat
But
on
yeah, you're sat on like a
yeah.
green like thing of
velvet
like, I don't know,
sofa.
TikTok middle sort of millennial vibes that they all did that. So now people are looking at like, that's Nick. But it was something that everyone loved like 3 years ago.
But I talked about this the other day with Alana. I don't understand how we as people can view the same thing 10 years apart in a completely different way. Like when people look at skinny jeans and they're like, ick.
Yeah.
Or like, I would never have worn low-waisted, and now I'm just obsessed with getting a low-waisted denim skirt.
Yeah.
Like, but with the same eyes that we have, 10 years ago, we saw side parts,
And it's
heavy
only going
eyeliner,
quicker
and we
as
were
well.
like, that's my shit. And now we're like, oh my God, middle part all the way.
Yeah.
Like, but you're looking at the same thing, but you just perceive it so differently.
It's really easy to fall into the trap of just constantly going for the next thing, though. And I think it's really dangerous in interiors because you're buying such expensive stuff that is really wasteful if you get rid of it. So there'll be loads of these sofas in 5 years' time that everyone's gone, oh, I loved it. I'm sat on a grey sofa here that would have been like a fashion at a time.
Yeah.
And now no one wants them and they're worth nothing. And secondhand furniture is worth bugger all. Like when you see people selling stuff for expensive amounts, it's not the thing. So it's really hard to think outside of that and be like, what do I genuinely like?
Yeah.
And what will last for longer? And I'm finding that really difficult in the house now because I'm like, is this a trend? Do I actually like it?
Yeah.
I'm just accepting the fact that some things I'm not going to like, but let's make it neutral. In my eyes, it's still colourful, but neutral enough that we can tweak it later. The floor is not, it's just a mid colour that isn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
Let's try and do something classic, but what is that? What's timeless now?
Yeah,
Like,
it's really
how can you
hard.
judge that?
And if you're taking the same vibe but with people and trends, it's like when in the 90s everyone waxed off their eyebrows and then they're like, well, now I can't grow them back because I've got really thin, like heroin chic eyebrows. And my mum, when I was younger, she was like, don't wax your eyebrows, because you're going to lose them. And people make such, like, bloody Kardashians, like they're going to get their BBL put in, taken back out, boob job put in, taken back out, just depending on the trends. Like they always say, you have to try and think so genuinely about, do I actually like this before you do something?
Yeah.
Like my boots, like we're literally talking about how Frank was seeing people at Boomtown wearing cowboy boots.
That makes it sound like Frank went to Boomtown. He didn't. Just
He
for some
didn't go to
context.
Boomtown, he was just on the train.
I can't imagine Frank at Boomtown.
But it's like,
He was
feel
really
like,
cool for just like 5 seconds there. And then he was like,
no, my brother was at Boomtown though.
That suits, right?
Yeah, if the shoe fits, and it does.
If the cowboy boot.
If the boot fits.
The cowboy boots.
But yeah, I'm like, if cowboy boots, if I was a bit younger and I was just kind of finding my own trends and my own style, I would be like, am I doing this because everyone's wearing them? But I know I bought my boots 4 or 5 years ago. I know
You were ahead of this trend.
I know that it's what I like.
I liked it before it was cool.
I feel like it's one of those, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't even know if I can't say what I think it is.
Go on.
No, but it's just like, you know, when people have that, like, when autistic people like feel like they have to
Wait,
have
you're
a
not allowed to talk
thing.
about it if I'm not allowed to talk about it.
No, but I'm saying it in a very sensitive way.
Go on. Let us speak.
I feel like if I'm not in trainers because there's a reason for me wearing trainers, the more and more I feel like I wear my boots everywhere.
Okay.
And I
You do wear them all
don't
the
feel, I feel most comfortable in my boots. Not comfortable as in like, oh, my feet hurt, but comfortable in terms of like,
This is me.
I feel less anxious. Like when I'm, and it's like a running joke. Like I said to one of the bartenders at the BT, I was like, you'll recognize me because I'll be wearing boots. Like because he said, I didn't know if it was you. I said, yeah, well, just check my feet.
if I'm
Always
wearing
wearing
cowboy
my
boots,
boots.
it's me.
If I'm wearing cowboy boots, it's me. But like, yeah, tangent.
Why is that
all gone.
autistic?
Because like some people, when some people that have autism or ADHD or some type of neurodivergency often have like comfort things.
Fair.
Like, or even in children when it's like, you know, you will experience the fun. I don't know if Luke has ever had it, where there's a certain thing that a child is obsessed with, like a certain dummy. And if that dummy goes missing, you're fucked.
Like a cuddly toy or something.
Yeah, but then you're going through the shop trying to find that exact same dummy that's like a bee dummy or whatever it is. And if you can't, the kid will not settle because they don't have that exact one. You think, oh, I'll just buy another dummy. No, you can't just buy another dummy. You have to buy the exact dummy that they had.
This is why I'm so grateful that I have a dog, because we got this ginormous bed. I bought it online. I had no idea how big it was going to be. I know this is completely off tangent, but it's a good story. Kind of this colour. I bought a big pink bed. I knew he was a boy, but I don't care for, you know, sexual, like
Stereotypes.
sex, gender
stereotypes.
Dot's broken again.
I don't care for gender stereotypes. So I bought him this big pink bed, and it's absolutely huge for this tiny little potato with legs. And I just started using it as like a gauge for how big he was getting. So he would start off as like a little stone on it, and then he'd get bigger and bigger until he reached out. He got so old and big for it that he started humping it. And
Still does, by the
that
way.
bed.
So no. So it
you
got
got a
really
new one.
gross. So we had to get a new one, and
Obviously.
I was desperately
Going back to
trying
Arlo's jizz again.
to find the same one because I thought that he wouldn't, because it was his girlfriend. Like it was, they have a relationship.
That's so incel of
So
him.
I bought a little pink one because I couldn't find the exact same one from like wherever I had got it from, and it took him ages to like
warm up to it.
But yeah, he humped that fine. So
Yeah, he was humping it fine.
I'm really
last
glad
night.
that I didn't have a child that'd be like, no, I have to have that exact one because I can just get him any pink bed. And I even kept it pink because I was like, it's obviously a preference for him.
He
The
obviously likes
colourblind
it.
dog, I'm sure, really cares
Yeah,
about
he
the
doesn't
colour.
A dog's colourblind.
Yeah. You know this
real?
you know the TV show Bluey?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised you don't with all the kids that you look after. But it's this TV show. It's in like blues and greens and greys, I think. And apparently they made it. The main character's a dog. Bluey's a dog, and they made
he
it
blue?
because dogs can.
He is actually.
He is actually.
She.
Yes. Is it she? Oh.
Bluey is a girl.
Oh well, there you go.
Breaking gender stereotypes
We love that.
again.
We love that here.
We love that.
But it's apparently because dogs can see it really well. Like that's their color palette,
Oh,
which is really cute. I don't know if that's true, but I mean,
wait,
I
can
hope
they
it is.
see?
So I've got 6 whole notifications and an ick from Miles. Something that actually used to be really popular, like Farmhouse style, but now I just find it really annoying, is when those people have those ginormous clocks.
Yes, clocks in your kitchen, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to offend someone else here. There's quite a few people I know have got these in the kitchen. I can't get behind it. I like a clock, a normal clock, fine, but when they're like this big.
They just,
And
especially when you don't
there's
have
no
a
background.
ginormous house.
Have you got one at home?
Have you been in my flat?
Have you got one?
I've got a big fat clock on the wall.
Where?
In my flat.
Okay, well there you go. It
I
clearly
think it's in
works.
the kitchen, isn't it?
It's from my mum's barn, which was very cottagecore Airbnb.
Where is it?
Like on the only wall in my kitchen, like the chimney breast. So my mum has
Is it on
this
the
clock
chimney?
from her Airbnb.
It's not
I'm
that
embarrassed,
big.
but I
I'm
still
talking
stand
like,
by
Oh,
it.
it's like this big.
is it?
Yeah.
Well, clearly you found a good place for it because normally I'm like, I hate that.
Because it's the same. It's a very similar sage green to the kitchen, but
Is it
because
green? You know what? The ones I don't like are
are
black.
you colourblind to green?
I can't remember it, Heather. It blends in so well.
Yeah, it's because it looks so good.
I think she's just trying to dig herself out the hole. That she
Yeah,
got.
look,
I'm there
I
like,
know.
no, I didn't really like your clock.
No, it's
when
the
you
black
said I'm
ones.
going to offend some people here, I thought you were talking about me, and then
No,
you
no.
just kept going. I was
I
like,
actually had no idea that
I'm
was you.
sat
No, but I
right
still
here.
stand by it. I don't like them.
But it
No.
also wasn't the clock itself, because we got a lot of stuff from my mum's Airbnb when she sold it, because owning an Airbnb is a huge faff.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been in our laundry room, but it's literally like just linen everywhere, because she was just constantly turning over linen all the time, because she was always doing changeovers at the barn.
Always.
So she finally sold the Airbnb because it was just the hugest of faffs.
Did she find it easy selling it, or was it quite tricky?
It was easy enough because it was a beautiful place, listed building,
Oh, okay.
but it had no garden. So that was like the only
tricky.
thing that was tricky about it. But we were really lucky that a woman who'd always wanted to live in Throop bought it. And my mum had done such a fantastic job. Like the kitchen was beautiful. The whole thing was beautiful.
We love that.
But it was very cottagecore, barny.
But then I
vibes.
guess, I think actually an ick that isn't the next on the list is when people try and force a certain style in a property that doesn't suit it.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a barn and you make it cottagecore and you're going again with
Yeah.
it, I'm like, yeah, sure. And you can go, I do like
But we-
contrast.
You
but
lean into it.
We kind of have that because we have very luckily, Mum sold the barn just before we got the flat. We've managed to inherit a load of the furniture to stage the flat so it looks.
but I don't think any of it's that.
That's because Annie and I vetoed it. Like there was this huge like jug, this big like white jug with like blue patterns on it, and then like a bowl. And my mum was like, "That looks lovely in the kitchen." And Annie was like,
no.
"Fuck that off right
Yeah,
now."
because you've got quite.
And Mum will be like, "Can I put this up?" I'm like, "You need to
modern-
ask Anya." Like it's
Yeah.
but we've got like a one that's like, it's always wine time or something in the kitchen.
Going
that,
back
like
to that
I
original ick.
really like resisted putting up for ages, but I just can't face moving it around the flat, so I've just put it up. But
Where's that? I've missed all of these horrible
I don't
things in your
think
flat.
you've come round recently enough to see
Oh,
this
okay.
stuff.
No,
Maybe
we
I
went-
actually
it's
haven't
more
seen
recent.
it. I haven't seen it all dolled up. To be fair,
No, but
there was no furniture when we.
other than like I think you had a sofa and like a mattress or something.
and
but-
in the bathroom there's like a couple of paintings of like boats or something that I wouldn't
Classic.
have. I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
If it was Anya and I, it would be very differently styled. But like beggars can't be choosers. We're very grateful for the stuff we've inherited from the barn. So good for us that we've got it. But
Yeah.
it very much was like, this is like a first time buyer flat. This is a cool flat, mum. We're not putting up like these live, love signs in here. Sorry, I'm not compromising.
That's fair. I've got another ick,
Which
and
is?
I'm going to offend some other people in this room, is feature walls. I can't do it.
Who's got a feature wall?
Frank, his whole flat's feature walls. Sorry, babe.
Francis.
I can't do feature walls.
I was going to bring up feature walls earlier because my dad, in every property he has a feature wall.
It was a very over time thing. I had them in my house growing up. I think it was a new thing that people did, and they can work okay. But I just think if you're going to do it, just commit. Unless you're zoning a room, which can work.
What the hell's the zoning?
So like this room we're in is quite big, right? It's quite long.
Yeah.
If you decided that you wanted like, I don't know, this section to be the living room and that section to be the kitchen,
okay, I see what you
can
mean.
kind of get behind like
Doing one and not the other.
And even if it's a bit of a harsh line or something, I'm like, fine. But just like one wall behind the bed, and
Yeah.
it's even worse if it's wallpaper. I had it all over my house growing up.
Yeah.
And it was actually like of a time.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, just wallpaper the whole room, just paint the whole room, like go for it.
My
Like,
dad's got
commit.
a red feature wall.
Classic.
Yeah.
That's such a boy thing to do.
Would you consider my alcoves?
No.
No,
If
'cause
I had
that's-
done the chimney breast, would it?
More so, but no. It's the plain wall with nothing else on it. It's just a
This is it. It's
yeah,
like,
there's a reason almost to do that, to paint that, because
You're painting
it's
the
like a different
furniture.
thing. It's like a media wall vibe.
I almost also prefer it if you paint like the chimney breast. I don't love it, but like you're accentuating a
actually wanting
certain
to do that.
feature. You
Mhm.
know, I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
get
yeah.
that. Just the plain wall in a new build flat.
it feels lazy.
Here's the
doesn't
thing.
Again, my dad did that in his block of flats. There's one like purplish grey wall in every flat. He just absolutely loves a feature
At
wall.
least he's
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah. The next one I have is carpet in a dining room, which I've actually low-key
Carpet in a
never
dining
seen.
room?
But like from the perspective of having kids,
Yeah, food
that's
everywhere.
insane.
That's just it's the same as the bathroom thing. I hadn't really considered it though. I never really. Oh, we had our dining table on carpet, but that's because the carpet was there. Like in our old flat, I wouldn't have chosen it.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
can't
grim,
do carpet anywhere downstairs, and that's because
Yeah.
of the dog.
which is fair. We're not going to have carpet downstairs.
What does
Rugs.
he do to it?
It's just they're dirty,
Just
aren't they?
dirty.
Oh, I see.
Muddy,
I see. He
grubby.
doesn't wipe his feet when he comes in.
He does not.
Exactly. Have you seen the dog that do? You can like I've seen these little dogs, and they come in from outside, and they wander in, and they go on the little pad,
On the
and I'm
mat
like on the mat well,
Oh,
and I'm like,
Right with the mat
that's too cute. I can't get over it.
I should have taught. I mean, you sent me a video of a dog that can sniff out gluten.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
did,
yeah, that's the thing.
Why
Yeah.
did I not teach Arlo?
No,
Yeah.
I think you have to like get a specially trained dog for that. They have to be like
Right,
sniffer
Arlo,
dogs.
they're like
Piss
a
off.
they're like a
I
service
want,
dog.
I want one of them.
You need to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
two.
Like,
need
you
another
know,
dog.
people have like special support dogs that can tell when they're going to have a seizure or something.
Yeah, I
You-
feel
don't
like
think
I
you
could
can
only
train
get
that.
one if I
Service
was
dog.
actually going to die.
Service dog,
from
that's the one.
Eating it, not just shit myself.
No, but you can
I
get
think you can
little
get it.
gluten things like gluten sensors where you put like
Yeah.
a crumb in a little box
Yeah,
and
I've
it
seen it.
tells
It's like,
you
it's
if
like a little mini COVID test for gluten.
yeah.
Have you
but-
got one? You should get one.
No, you can get a whole pack of them. They're quite expensive.
It's mad that I know so many celiacs and none of them have them.
Yeah, it's not like, I don't know. It makes a lot of sense because it's so not sure if you, but it's like you waste it. Like you get a meal that has been gluten free every single time you've had it, but obviously now you're panicking that maybe this time it's not. And you waste like a.
But I've seen ones that's
Cost.
almost like it's like a little machine that you put the crumb in the
Oh,
thing
like a blood
and
sugar
it kind
machine.
of yeah, kind of. It's just like a
Like
little box.
reusable.
So yeah, it's not like you're going to waste the swab or whatever. But I do think that would be useful to have.
My next ick is flaccid cushions.
Yeah, you need to stuff them with a size bigger than the size of the cushion.
What?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Heather, this is icking me out. This is not. It's not
See
okay.
this? It's quite like puffy, big.
That's a hench cushion.
It's because the inner is bigger than the outer. So the inch is there.
Is this the physics?
This is the furniture job that I
Physics.
did. You put in a bigger cushion on the inside.
So that. Is
Wait, so you're
just-
telling me I've got to go buy a cushion? I've
Well-
not just bought a cushion, but then I have to go and buy a bigger cushion for the
So
inside
first
of
of
it.
all, let's
You
just
buy
start.
the cushion
You do
cover.
not buy the cushion bought like in its entirety unless it's like a really fancy cushion because it'll be like this. Anything you buy where the cushion innards and the cushion cover come together, it's going to be like Primark.
In
this will
home
be like
sense,
this.
it's all right, to be fair.
Home Sense is okay. But what you can do is you can go somewhere quite cheap to get the cover, you know, like Primark or any other places I've just said.
H&M or
But then what you need to do is go to potentially another company to get the outer. And if this is 50 by 50, you need to get 60 by 60 and stuff it. Brain,
What the hell?
okay? Computer?
I'm just like,
Heather's
I've
broken.
literally never thought about this in my life.
It's not something you think
I
about
feel like
until
if
you
I
see it
start
better.
worrying about this stuff, I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Because when you start worrying about your flaccid cushions, surely you just that extrapolated. What else are you worrying about?
I would
Like,
also
everything.
say that most people have like a once in 5 year flaccid cushion issue
Oh yeah, you
It's-
have
it's
it for
not-
a long
how does it
time.
become an issue?
because you keep flipping houses. All your cushions are flaccid. Well, you do it once and you just move them around, right? It's not difficult.
I feel like
So
it's
does the
a-
cushion get more flaccid over time?
no,
well,
you shouldn't do.
it's not that. They
It
probably
loses
will
oomph.
eventually, but like it's just you when you buy it, you just
Just
fill
do it
up.
the right way.
Yeah.
I feel like when your frontal cortex fully develops, you also develop the need for non-flaccid cushions.
That really offended Heather.
So are we insinuating my frontal lobe?
No, I think
I was
is
going to say you
not
said the wrong
developed?
no, I think it's developing. I think you're at
Which
the point.
would, okay, so developing insinuates it's not developed.
Well, I think at 25
Whereas
is
this
the
is speech
idea that it's
impediment.
meant to have developed. So
Oh, so technically,
you're a year
or
out.
I'm just underdeveloped because
Yeah.
I don't mind flaccid
No, I mean,
cushions.
I'm telling you this because I think you are at the cusp of becoming
So
a
this is part of my education.
Yes, you're
is
introduced.
I
part
don't
of my
stand by this
development.
sentiment, by the way.
What's the thing the Americans do, like the induction of
Like hazing.
No, I
What?
wasn't going to say that one.
What's hazing?
But yeah, basically,
When you go to uni and they haze you, and have you never seen
like an
Bad Neighbours?
introduction.
No, I don't remember that. Like what's it
Where
called?
they'll like go in and wake you up in the middle of the night, and then it's like, oh, you
What's
got to
that called
drink,
in
drink,
the UK?
drink. Hazing.
It's not hazing.
Initiation.
Initiation.
Okay, yes,
This
similar
is your
thing.
initiation.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
basically telling
But
you that
hazing
you're-
is over a period of time. There's like hazing periods
No,
where
I'm
they
not
just
hazing
like.
you. I'm just saying, like,
No, I'm not hazing you.
I'm just basically.
I also
bullying
think you don't care about interiors like we do, so you're not going to have the same thing, and that's fine.
Yeah, but come on, you can tell the difference that is a much nicer pillow than this.
But you could also see that it would take time to realize these things, right?
That's what I mean. It takes a long time to develop your frontal cortex as well. I'm just bringing the two things together.
Heather is livid. Anyway,
Do you
on
want
to...
a ick, Meg?
I do. Let's move this conversation swiftly
Frontal
on.
cortex conversations. No, okay, fine. I wasn't trying to offend you.
Anyway, ladies, this is the last one, and it is a freestanding bath. It's not just a freestanding bath,
But
though.
like in the middle of the room.
So I love a freestanding. That would be fine. I don't want one, but actually I do want one. I think they're nice, but often people will squeeze them into a space it doesn't fit,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore you haven't got any room around the edges, and it literally goes mouldy behind it,
Yeah.
and you can't clean behind it because it's all trapped.
I need to check our bath at home now.
Well, maybe, but like if you can just get something behind it, it's okay, but it's not really worth the faff. You
Yeah,
need like
the
a decent
faffiness.
clearance all the way around the edge. And it's dirty. You can get them though where they kind of look freestanding from the front and then they go back to the wall.
Yeah.
They're okay as long as you've got space at the edge, but it's like round the back underneath. If you
Mm-hmm.
think about how a bath shape is, like all the water and like crap.
It's the same. We had
Stuff.
it in our old flat, in our old house, sorry, where the lovely basin unit, which had loads of storage, couldn't be absolutely butted up against the glass. But it was so close that you couldn't get, like, I've got quite small little hands. I couldn't even get my hand in. And so literally there was no way. And because it's glass on the other side,
You could see it.
you could see all of the
We
dust
had
and
that
shit.
in the flat that we've lived in, and it
Yeah.
was like the shower screen was up against the vanity unit, but they hadn't finished the edge of the vanity unit, even though it did butt up against. So you could just see inside this like built
Oh.
vanity unit, and I'm like, come
Yeah.
on, guys, one little panel would have been enough. Like,
I've got a question, and I know that the ick period is over,
go on.
but and Frank can cut it out if he wants. What, when you were single, what was your main ick in a partner? Did you ever get the ick? Because I chronically
Yeah.
got the ick with every single boy I ever saw until I had my boyfriend.
Taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah, but that's just something that annoys you. That's like an ick would kind of like, I don't know, like running for a rugby ball and it's like bouncing.
Oh,
and
I
he's, like,
see.
trying to grab it. Like,
What gave me the ick? I never had like a dramatic ick like that.
There was another word that's two words together. Well, it's not actually, it's just a word that like for lazy people. And it's what you did the other day when we tried to get the clothes in from outside.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the brolly hop.
Brolly hop.
It's when you run like, because it's raining.
It was chucking it down. The
Do you remember
raindrops were
seeing
like,
it? She had a
Did you
dress
pick
or
it?
skirt like hitched up and she was like,
did it ick you out?
yeah, a little bit, but like,
We-
I don't know.
We talk about icks all the time. Like my sister will be like, "You just ick me out." My mum
Oh, yeah.
will ick us out. Like we call each other out for our icks like all the time in the family. Like mum will do something in the house like ick, because it's just like
yeah, I'm desperately trying to think of one. I can't.
So
Go on.
at school, and anyone who knew me at school will know this, I really fancied one of my teachers. but it was completely harmless.
The
It
shoe
wasn't
fits.
like, it was harmless. But I really, really fancied him for whatever reasons I had. And then one day I just happened to like look down at his fingers and his fingernails, and I was like, cured. I'm fine now.
What was wrong with them?
They were just like, his nail bed was just too big for his thumb, or his thumb was too big for his nail bed.
So
I
it
can't
wasn't even
remember.
his
Were
fault.
they like toe thumbs?
He had toe thumbs.
I
and
went on
they
a
just
date with someone who had
bit
this,
dirty, and I
and
was
he
like,
had a toe thumb and really small hands, like painful. And I've never even noticed hands, like it's not a thing. But they probably would have come up to like here on me, and little tiny. And I was like, I already didn't really like him, and I was like, yeah, no, that's
the finishing.
That was the end.
But it's just I struggled. I was like chronically struggled with the ick because I would try so hard, be like dating someone or seeing someone, and then I'd get the ick, and I'm like, shit, I really like them as well. And now I've got the ick, and you just cannot go back from it. And it would like genuinely like it's like I had no control. It would just happen, and I'd be like, shit. Like one boy I was going out with, he walked with his toes, like he walked on his toes, like forward with his whole body, and he kind of walked with this kind of trajectory, and just like on his toes, kind of like in a bouncy way. And I was like, shit.
That's like a global ick.
Oh, why have you done that?
I think there'd be a lot more babies in the world if we didn't have icks.
Yeah, maybe it is population control.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you do have to find someone that you want to reproduce with. That's the innate thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but sometimes you can get
We're
really,
looking-
really close, and then they just give you an ick.
And then
you're
they
like,
walk
"Not
on their
tonight."
toes. and
Yeah,
you're
it's
like,
something
shit.
really, really dumb. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've completely I've lost my social battery now. So I've just like been listening, but
So
not
Dot
really.
said to end.
To end.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore.
To end,
I've lost
we're
my. You guys can carry on talking. But I'll nap.
No, but Dot always perks back up again. It just takes her a while. She,
I just
if
haven't
you
had any
notice this, she
alcohol.
like zones out,
Oh yeah.
and you'll be
I'm
like,
way
"Are you
more
okay,
perky
Dot?"
without having alcohol.
no,
somehow.
I'm like.
I'm normally like half asleep by the end of it.
Though I didn't drink my coffee because I didn't want to make all the noise. So that might be the reason.
Oh, you didn't finish your coffee.
because you've had.
Though I was saying that I was twitching a little bit.
Yeah, I was really confused. You were like, I thought you stopped because the caffeine
Sorry,
was
Mike.
too much.
Anyway, on that note, thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you enjoyed this week. If you have any questions for us, please do let us know in the comments. And remember to rate, subscribe, like, all those lovely things. And come back next week. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.